All right, let me go to the comment section here. It shows we got 7 people in the house. How's my audio? I don't have my fancy mic set up out here tonight. What's up, old school? Shaggy, Ronald, Rusty, Christian. What's up, TCM? Yeah, I took it just yet, old school. Now that you reminded me, I'm just kidding. What's up, Mark C. Steven? So I can tell, let me show y'all. What's up, Beans? So I can tell, this is what I've been working on today. Working on making a video for y'all. It's going to be a long video. What's up, Mike Hodge? Richard? It's going to be a long video for y'all. Yeah, I cleaned it up some. No. Well, it runs, old school. I just got to put a clutch in it. That's coming up soon. Yeah, it's so snapper. Thanks for stopping by, TCM. No, it's actually old school. It's just going to, yeah, it's a snapper. It's going to be a, it's just going to be a flip mower. I'm going to turn around and flip it. I got to fix the exhaust. Put a new starter clutch on it. Y'all know what. Y'all have to wait until to see the video. Awesome, Christian. You'll have to wait to see the video. I might not get as many short videos out this week because I got this project and some other big projects. So I'm going to make some bigger videos, working on some bigger videos, which are going to take longer to film, like days. So there probably won't be as many short video, random short videos throughout the week like last week. It's going to be some long videos like the fixing of this and no, Mike Hodge. Unfortunately, we don't get to see you shave your right eyebrow off tonight. We're still at 1.45. It goes up and back and down between 4.5 and 4.6. The numbers. You post a video. I don't know how this works on YouTube. You post a video that takes some of your subscribers, but in the next day or so, you get them back and usually some extras. I never understood that, but my YouTube's done that since I started YouTube. Numbers are hard. So, let's talk about the snapper a minute. I don't want to release too much for the video. Oh man, Steven. Prayers, buddy. This has a broke off exhaust bolt, manifold bolt, like usual. I see them break off more than come out good. And I actually tried welding a nut on. Usually you can just weld a nut on. This time, that thing is not coming off by just welding a nut on. I'm probably going to actually have to drill it out. I hate to, but it's giving me another choice. So, yeah, that's going to be part of the video. That and exhaust manifold. So I'm going to put a Nikki carburetor on this flathead. A big hammer. I think that might just break the casting, Robert. You know what I think I'm going to name this thing? I think I'm going to name it Jenny. Right? What do y'all think? Jenny. What's up, Antonio? And then I'll have to put another engine on there. Then the cost, if I have to put another engine on it, then it's not even worth rebuilding. I'll just send it to the scrapyard. Oh, Rusty. That'd be cool, Christian. So I don't know if I told you, Robert, but I got my lathe fixed, partially fixed. I put a new belt. That belt was worn. It's seen better days. Then what would I filmed? And then down here. Stay. Then this part right here, the give on this was too loose, so it was kind of rocking back and forth when it cut. But now it don't. But I think I got a little too tight. It's more stiff to turn. So I might have it too tight. It don't turn as smooth as like that. I should. I don't have nothing to turn on the lathe right now. Here's a piece of pipe. So Trey, there's a piece of pipe right here, Robert. I guess I could put that in there. I need to melt some engines. So the ideal, Robert, for that snapper to get to that, because you know that there's not a whole lot of room there to drill that out, is I want to unbolt that engine and then turn it instead of pulling it off, so I don't have to I have to unhook the wires and stuff, but I don't have to unhook everything down at the bottom. Drill that out and then turn it back around and bolt it. That was some good. You're always just trying to get me to destroy stuff, Robert. Robert's always trying to get me to destroy stuff. You break it up and you put it in a furnace. Yeah, that's. Let's say it's close enough, okay? We're just playing with the lathe. We're just going to say it's close enough tonight. Oh, you know what? since Robert's got me doing this, I got to turn that back around. But I'll get it, show y'all that it's up and going tonight. I got Harbor Freight all my stuff is taken care of. I take really good care of my stuff. I should have seen this late when I got it. Well, some of y'all did. Back that off. Make sure I could make sure I have some fluid in there. Oh! Yep, y'all saw that on? Yeah, not like this tiny. Y'all saw it happen. She got caught. Oh well. I have issues every time I try to turn that iron pipe like that. That stuff's just terrible on this little lathe. It is tiny. That happened. I broke it. You're right. I broke it. I might not have had it as tight down on that jaw. Sometimes I don't feel like that jaw locks down on those tight enough because I've had that happen a couple times. But I will show you. I did turn the welds. What up, Ed? I did turn the welds down on this. This is a center out of a hex bore wheel on a go-kart for my niece's go-kart. I can't get the right hubs or wheels for it no more, so I cut these out. And this is probably going to be a video, and I'm going to go to Roger's Fix-It Barn, and he's going to help me. Build a hub, and we're going to just weld these in, and then that'll be that for that. It's the only way I can fix it without replacing the whole axle. If I have to replace the whole axle, it's going to get a little bit more expensive. Because not only do I have to buy an axle, I would have to buy a sprocket hub. I would have to buy a brake hub and brake. So I would have to buy a whole big bunch of stuff just to make that work. It's just money. This is going on a Manco go-kart that belongs to my niece. It's the one I ain't done a video on it forever because it's been broke down forever. It's a we call it the Unicorn Mobile. It's eventually going to get painted baby blue with pink wheels. Yeah, I must have not had that tightened down enough. I thought I did. But it turned, the finish ain't that great on it, but it actually turned the welds down on this pretty good. I turned it down all to one size. So I got one more to go on that. Then I gotta get with Roger. And then when he has time to cut that out. I got the plate right there. Really, Robert? I don't think your customers will be too happy if you blow up their stuff. I'll turn off that. I gotta get a regular dial indicator. That digital one sucks. So, yeah, I got, hopefully this video will come out by the end of the week. And whatever else gets done. Did any of y'all watch my welding helmet video that I posted? It's not doing too bad. 131 views. Yeah, I'm slowly getting there. I do have that. You know what? I do have that Tecumseh one. You think that would work if I just remove that end off of it? Let's see. See, because it has that end on it, Robert. I don't know if I can do. It's an idea. I heard rumors that CDI might have made those, so they might be decent dial indicators. Okay, that's what I'll do. Actually, I'm wondering. No, then don't come off of this digital one. That might be why it crashed too. I might not have had that set good. That's what I'll do. Is I'll get some. I'll order some of those tips. I didn't even think about it. I had that. Soon, guys, I will put the link into the chat room. Y'all know what to do. Guys, I do ask. We do tend to get rowdy sometimes in here, but can we keep it to not like too outrageous, because I have to leave these live streams, right, Robert? I have to keep these live streams up now to get my watch time, so I can't just take them down no more. So if y'all don't mind, if y'all come on here, it's okay to get a little rowdy, but just watch it. Don't go too crazy. And guys, tonight I'm only going to go for an hour and a half to 2 hours. We are having some really warm weather here, and I'll try to get as much stuff done outside while the weather's warm and dry. Because who knows, next week it might start raining. I can do that. Hold on. Done. Yeah, I have said that before, but this is serious this time. I'm trying to keep it just around 2 hour mark. I gotta get up and work. I gotta finish this thing up so I can get rid of it. Gotta get my tractor, get rid of this so I can fix my tractor. And then, yeah. Well, it ain't that, Antonio. Sometimes we get up on the panel and we get a little rowdy up on the panel, like really rowdy, especially around midnight some nights. Around midnight some nights. Hi, Shaggy.
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Excellent. Stream is kind of lagging a little bit on my end on the PC because I had to pull up the stream on my phone to get to the chat room, and my phone seems to be running 5 to 10 seconds faster than on PC, which is really weird.
Yeah. Steven, I wish YouTube was my full-time job. If I could just make videos doing these projects and make money and make a living out of it, I would do that. Not have to deal with customers. I would totally do that. Probably not going to happen, but it's a dream.
Did you see my comment about having custom stuff made when you get good with a lathe?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm slowly getting there. It's mostly getting my lathe set up right. It's had its issues. What's up, 2ATVs?
Yeah. A lot of machines just like to be ran, and I don't think that one, till you got it, has been ran in a long while, so it's going to take some running to get it good.
He said 2 years. Everything had to be tightened up on it, belts and everything. It's slowly getting there.
Oh, yeah. Like this truck, for example, that I'm working on.
Yeah.
It's been having troubles running. Dude, he says he let it sit for 6 months, but I'm pretty sure he let it sit longer because brake fluid was all bad. It just has all sorts of issues. Of course, he tried to work on his own stuff, not exactly knowing what he was doing.
Yeah. Sorry, Antonio. I thought you had a wrench all because you've been around for years. I thought you had a wrench all this time. My bad. You should have a wrench now.
Speaking of wrenches, yeah, I learned not to take them apart unless you absolutely need to, which, to be fair, I kind of did. Because, let me see if I can. We'll do it this way. Okay, good. It's showing the right camera. This little throw lever right here that allows you to change the direction of the socket wrench, which way it rotates. It was kind of slipping, I think, on the left side. It wouldn't go fully into place and stay there. It's kind of slippery, so I took it apart to look at it and clean it up and lubricate it, and a spring went flying. Both of them, actually, but I found one of them. It landed 2 feet in front of me. I was able to see it after a quick look around, but the other one I'm not finding. So
some ratchets are easier to take apart than others.
That's what I like about this ratchet. It's Craftsman. Standard head, not the flex head, the non-flex head. I forget what length, but it's got 3 Torx screws to take apart. And what I like about it is judging by the design of it, I could put in whatever springs I wanted to. So gonna go to Lowe's sometime and pick up some springs and stiffen it
Hey,
up.
Mike Collins, I want to do that when I get YouTube money.
Worth money you will never buy one again. Actually,
I did make $5 on Amazon on my affiliate links. I did make $5. That's some big money, guys.
Yeah, I haven't made any money yet, but then again, I haven't really tried to go out and get affiliate links or sponsorships. I'm not even monetized, though I don't think
I'm not monetized. Actually, I was about to answer this. Oh, so I'm not monetized yet. I need like 1,700 more watch hours. What's up, Craig? Craig, you missed me just lose something out of the. So, Antonio, I was taking down my live streams. So, when I took down my live streams, I lost my watch time. So, I'm halfway there from being monetized. So, Craig, you missed it. I was showing them how good the lake does now. And I had this piece of pipe laying around, and it got stalled and went poof. Yeah. It's because I was showing off that it was doing good. Yeah, hopefully soon I can get super chats. Hey, Craig, I think sometimes this jaw don't want to tighten up right on stuff. Like the jaws are like a little worn or something. Yeah, I got the subs. I would have had the watch time if I wasn't taking down live streams. When you set your live streams to private, they take you still get watch time, but you don't have the watch time for the month. Yeah, it's crazy crap. Grease? Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. You probably need to come off and clean. I never clean those. I got a custom URL, but when you go to my channel, it still shows the other URL. But you can use the BS Small Engine ones too and get to it. So
yeah, That's what I like about the custom URLs is I don't have to go to my channel and copy and paste or try and keep track of that long ass. Because I don't remember if it's mine. I don't remember. But yeah, my channel. Oh, let me see it quick. Show more. No. Your channel. Yeah, it's like this long 26 character just
See,
string of
that's what I'm talking about,
random
Antonio.
numbers.
Same on my channel. So I
You
think
don't
I
want
showed
face
y'all this
break.
before, but where is that? So at Snapper, I need to make a manifold for it. So what I did was I took a piece of black iron pipe, I cut it down where so the screw part will stay on there. I got the gasket for a template. I'm gonna cut the manifold out on a plasma cutter with the plasma cutter. Then I'm gonna stick this down in there, weld it up. I had to actually turn this down just a hair, not very much, very very little, so it'll fit. It'll fit tight down in there like that. So because I think it'll hold better, and then this will screw onto this, and that'll fix the exhaust issue. Not trying to get too fancy because I don't want to put too much money into it. I started out my Kodge with Stanley. I don't have no more Stanley stuff in there, I don't think. I started off with Stanley, and then I went to Gear Wrench and Tekton. I do have one Snap-on ratchet that I got at a pawn shop, but that's it.
Tell you what, though, the best tools we ever had were All-Trade. I don't know if they're still making hand tools because they've recently, last several years, they branched out and became a much larger conglomerate of companies. So I don't know if they're still making their hand tools, but we still our All-Trade socket wrench recently gave out on us, but we've had we've had the same set of sockets from them for like 20, 25 years. They're still going strong.
Yeah, I had some old stuff my dad had, but not very much. Most of my tools, my dad's never been much of a mechanic. He's a tow truck driver, so all my tools I pretty much had to buy myself.
Yeah. I'm getting to that point where I need to buy my tools myself because there are tools I need that my dad doesn't have in his toolbox, and I'm tired of losing his tools.
You know what? I need to buy a new multimeter. That's the next tool purchase I got to do. And I don't want to buy no tools this year because I'm trying to save money. But I will definitely not pull an old school repair shop and buy a Snap-on one. Got to give him a little smack over that one.
Yeah, Snap-on stuff. I really don't have an opinion on it, but based on what I've seen, I'd say it's kind of overpriced.
It's not bad. It's not bad. So in an industry where you're using daily, it's not like bad. It is pricey, but I guess if you look at their standpoint, is a mechanic can go on there and pay for it in payments instead of buying it straight out. Because not always does a mechanic, if they need a tool, have the money cash right then and there to buy it. So you gotta look at it at that point of view too.
Yeah.
I had a fluke. Ronald, I had a fluke for years, and my dad borrowed it, and it got stolen. He borrowed it to check something on a tow truck, and it got stolen out of the tow truck. So now I have a cheap one that I use, and it is junk. Really, Mike? And I was just thinking about doing a buying. I wanted the Snap-on Ratchet 14.4, but now that you said that, of course, that would have been a lot of money. A lot of money that I would not look in. Okay, Antonio. Tell Neil I said hi. I didn't know. I forgot he was going live tonight. But, well, I can do it, but the one I got, Robert, is like 100 years old. It's like one of the old ones. It's about wore out. It's giving me issues. I ain't really trusting it. I brought a lot over here for. Oh, so I do have the Milwaukee. I do got some Milwaukee stuff, but I'm not real big fan of their M12 ratchet. It's just kind of feels like it could have more power than it does. Of course, mine's the non-fuel. I don't know if the fuel one's any better. I thought about Mike, since you give me that Cobalt, getting the Cobalt cordless ratchet and trying it out. It's a lot cheaper too. But I don't know. I feel like the battery's in a bad place on that. Kind of bulky. I mostly use the cordless ratchets when I'm actually wrenching on cars. I don't use it as much on small engines. Steven, I got some Harbor Freight stuff here. I don't buy a lot of stuff Harbor Freight, but I do got some Harbor Freight stuff. Like this right here. This is a lot like the one Snap-on sells for like $3. I broke one or two. I actually broke one not too long ago. I accidentally set a mower on top of it. But these are good. Like $3. Looks just like the Snap-on ones. They work great.
Oh, dude, I bought one of those. Now that you talk about air tools, I got one of those Astro AI tire tire inflation tools
Mm-hmm.
that attaches to a air compressor or whatever, and it's really nice. I like it, but one night I made the stupid mistake of leaving it out in the rain. And although the digital gauge held up and wasn't affected by the water, the humidity got in through the nozzle on the bottom of it and it
Mhm.
corroded out the spring and the piston and the trigger mechanism, making it completely useless. So now it just leaks air out.
Oh, that sucks.
So I have to go get that fixed. So yeah, I'll be buying a bunch of springs and screws from Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever.
I actually have a. That's one thing I do buy at Hardware Freight is I'll buy like random hardware stuff, like miscellaneous hardware.
Do they sell stuff like that? Like springs? Individual springs?
Spring assortments. Later, Ed.
Oh, nice. I like to check them out. Probably Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, I think
Because I
that thing was
still
like
got,
$5.
I
I
still gotta
probably think
go
I
to
used
others and
the 6.0 for batteries. I'll have to give that a try, Mike.
see you, Mike, or whoever's leaving.
He's saying bye to Ed. Ed's
Oh,
leaving.
Ed. Have a good night, Ed.
But one of the favorite tools that I do like from Hardware Freight and I've had good luck in small engine trade is these impact quarter-inch torque star bits right here. These has actually been pretty good. I've actually went through several sets, and this actually has been one of my go-to sets. I know there's a lot of blue wrenches in the chat. Good luck having a troll coming in here. But yeah, I like that. Let's see. 11 people. Slow down, guys. Yeah, the StreamYard's on. I do have trolls with wrenches. Let me put that link back. No. Just trying to pin it, but I can't pin it from my phone. I can't pin the link from my phone. I tried. I got soda in here.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
How's it going? I'm kind of in the dark again. How's it going tonight?
It's going pretty good.
Where's everybody at? It's snowing. Well, it's been snowing over where I live at.
It's actually, to here, it's been in the 70s
Dang.
and sunny. Craig, I'm going to go look at that right now.
Are you? Is it almost 8 o'clock there or 9 o'clock? What time is it?
What time is it?
Yeah, there.
It's about 9 o'clock here.
So you're just. Oh, okay, you're about 2 hours.
It's about 8:45 for me.
It's 8:45 here. So I said about 9.
Yeah, so
It's 9:45.
oh, that's right. Tennessee and Texas are in the same time zone.
Yeah, I think right there on the Kentucky border is when it switches over.
Yeah.
I heard it was Tennessee somewhere around Memphis or something. Hey, has anybody on here ever dealt with security cameras?
I've been looking at getting some security cameras, but as far as actual experience, I don't have any.
Fancy, Craig. Fancy.
I got a friend that's looking to put some security cameras in. His mom is getting older, and he's wanting to put a couple in to kind of
I know old school.
look after her.
Cameras.
Yeah, security
Actually,
cameras.
decent ones for $50.
Where you can go on your phone and log into it and see them. Like
This is just a $50 camera.
yeah. What kind is it?
Yeah, you can log into it from anywhere.
What name brand was it?
Let's see. I'll put a link in the chat
Okay.
if I can.
Should be able to if you're a mod.
The one he was looking at was called the Blink, BOINK Blink.
Well, the one I have is a pan tilt camera. Basically, you can move it around with your phone,
Yeah.
record audio. It's got artificial intelligence where it'll find people.
That's cool. I can't see the chat right there, but after a while I'll get off on it and I'll find my other phone.
We had talk about cameras, seeing your camera set up, Robert. A few months ago, there was a big dealership hit one night, and they pretty much cleared out their showroom. How they was able to go in and clear out a showroom like that, I don't know.
Well, that's actually why I have cameras.
It's like an inside job to me.
I've got a couple of them. That's one of them I just bought, and it was less than $50. That's why I showed that one.
How you like it? Pretty good.
It's actually got better color at night than my more expensive cameras. I'm probably going to start switching those in because it takes a little while to get that one in, but for the price, I can't seem to beat it.
Yeah, I've been looking at getting some cameras in because we've had people going through our yard, and a couple weeks ago, some crackhead came into our yard, our backyard, through the gate or whatever, took a glass dome off the garage, took the light bulb out of it, put the dome back, and left with the light bulb. They literally broke into our yard to steal a light bulb.
Before I got my cameras, I actually had some idiot that stole my burn barrel. And it was already so full of soot that I would have gave it to them if they weren't trying to steal it.
See, I had someone that was stealing just random stuff like that, stuff that I would just give to them. I don't know why they would come in. They could ask, I would have given to them. Like, they're stealing stuff off of mowers in a scrap pile. Ask me, I would have given you the part.
Hell, I would have loaded it. But I made them
Yeah.
bring me a brand new barrel because they tore it up stealing it. And I told them I'd press charges if they didn't bring me a new one. They went out and bought me a new barrel.
Crazy.
Actually, they probably stole it from somebody else. But regardless, I got me a new barrel.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the main thing. But,
Okay.
yeah, I might have to get me one too. I tell you, watch my house.
Okay, I'm posting a link. It's I ordered them from China, but this one here is one I'm really happy with. And it's got its own app to where you can control it.
So are you able to watch it? Like if you're away from home, you go in there on the app and check it out.
It's got an app that is pretty easy to use. All you have to do is actually get power to it.
Yeah.
And it it's got instruction to where I have it set up through a DVR. That's the app I used. But you can actually listen to audio through it. You can talk through it.
Yeah.
You can connect to it from anywhere with internet. It'll actually don't have to put any holes in your firewall or anything.
That's why he's
It's got full color at night. I mean, the thing's really nice. I've got $400 cameras as well, and that's the best camera I've got.
Huh. How much did you get for it?
It was under $50. I think
yeah.
I paid $43.
Dang.
Oh, I paid $42 for it.
That's wild. I've been doing some research on like on YouTube. They say Blink is supposed to be a good one. Arlo or something like that. And U5 or something like that.
There's a bunch of them. This one's a no name that I happen to basically get in on and tried because it was cheap enough. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But most of them are decent. I just not seen anything that gives the color that this one does at night.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah, that color looked great when you showed that video, that footage.
In fact,
Psionics has some amazing night vision cameras, but they are just so expensive.
How much are they?
see, now it's raining right now, but
I think on the cheap end, you're looking at $2,000 or $3,000 for a single camera.
Hey, Brandon, put that up on the screen.
Oh. Let me see. Hold on. My computer's slow.
this is a $300 camera. Now it's got water on it.
Yeah.
This is a $50 camera.
Yeah, hey. Big difference. Man. It should be the other way around. That should be the 300. You know.
Now on daylight, this is like a $100 camera or something like that.
Yeah.
That's one of my showroom cameras. But now all those are through a DVR, and I can view them from anywhere. But the $50 one has its own app that I can view remotely without it.
Yeah.
It takes a little SD card, so you don't have to get a DVR on it. You don't have to pay for storage.
That's why. Yeah, that's why
it's cheap.
But I'm gonna check it out. I can't right now, but when you, I'm gonna check it out. Did you put it in the comments? The link to it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna check it out when I can. But yeah, that's exactly what he's wanting.
Yeah, that's a good. I'm gonna have to look into those myself. I ain't had many issues here lately, but I used to have issues.
Well, you just don't ever know. You don't ever know.
Well, technically,
pop up anytime.
Technically, we had somebody break into a house yesterday, just up the road. Cops are down here looking at pictures from that camera.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, we had a picture of the vehicle.
Oh, good.
It was a white Jeep Grand Cherokee. They came by 3 times that night, and we sold the stuff in the back of the Jeep. Not on that camera that I showed you, but one of the other ones.
Yeah, every little bit helps. That's why they catch a lot of people off the neighbor's camera.
Well,
I catch the damn people.
You can't get to the downtown section of our town without driving past somebody's cameras. Realistically, you can't get to my place without being on at least 2 cameras.
Well, that's good. I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, I'm worried now that they're building those storage units back behind me that I want to see people come across this land to break into the storage units.
Oh
They
yeah,
will.
you will. You definitely will.
And I don't have I don't have like super lot of money in this stuff, but I still have a lot of money invested in this shop right here.
I don't care if you have Harbor Freight tools and nothing but Harbor Freight tools. You still end up with a lot of
Hey, am
money
I still
if you're
here?
actually going to work at it.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, exactly. You might
Hello.
not have a lot of money in your stuff, but it's your livelihood.
Well, I guess if you figure, I figure it's probably about $2,000 in those two toolboxes. Probably under 1,000 in that welder and that plasma cutter. You know, it all adds up. I mean, I paid $650 for that lathe, but the lathe is worth more than that.
I'm trying not to add up what I have in my shop anymore. I think it would make me sick.
Yeah, probably so.
Are you from Texas too? Where are you from?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I'm from Southern Illinois.
Illinois. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I tried going through what I have invested in my stuff the other day. It's just mind-boggling at the amount of time, effort, and money I put into it. It's a lot.
Have you ever heard of Peoria, Illinois?
Yeah, it's north of me
North.
by
Okay.
quite a ways.
I was up there one time as a kid. I went with this guy on the truck. We went to Peoria. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, I lived in Chicago for a little while. That's the only place anybody would actually probably recognize, but
Uh,
that was a few years back. I'm not from Chicago. I'm from
There.
Evansville, Indiana. Huh?
I said, I bet you was glad to get out there.
Oh yeah, I won't go back. I loved my job up there because I was a robotics engineer, but and I got a lot more respect than I do with my current business. But I hated living there.
the crime's real bad there, isn't it?
I was carjacked once in Chicago.
I heard
So
the gangs and all that. The crime's is real bad.
Chicago's kind of weird. For example, when I was carjacked, I thought the guy was going to shoot me, so I pulled a knife and tried to cut him,
Uh-huh.
and he dropped the gun and ran away. They're absolutely terrified if you're going to stand up to them with a knife to a
Yeah.
gunfight.
Yeah.
The dudes actually dropped the guns and ran. They were Latin kings.
Oh, dang.
They ran away terrified.
Uh-huh.
Kept my car, kept everything, didn't get robbed. The only thing I got in trouble for is apparently if there's a gun near you in Chicago, you'll get arrested.
Yeah. My sister's boyfriend's sister up there had a legal gun. Her druggy boyfriend beat her up and she pulled a gun on him. And they took her to jail while coming home.
Yeah.
She had to get a
bad
lawyer
talk.
and fight it.
That's for some reason they've got this thing about guns. I mean, that wasn't even my gun. I got in trouble for the guy dropping the gun and running away. But I called the cops. I got out of it because I didn't pick the gun up. And I never touched the gun. But I actually got in trouble for being near the gun.
Crazy.
How did you get in trouble? What did you get charged for? Having a weapon?
They ended up. I got hauled in and not got charged because there were some witnesses backing my story up.
Yeah.
But they actually tried to charge me with possession of a illegal firearm. But it's like I kept telling him, I was like, well, the dude dropped the gun. He pulled the gun on me, dropped it, and ran away. That's
Yeah.
not my problem. Never touched the gun, never had the gun. I could understand if they charged me for having the large knife because it was a machete that I pulled out of the back of the car.
Did the gun fall in your car or did it fall outside?
It fell outside of the car. Basically, the guy carjacked me, and I was in a Camaro.
Yeah.
Brand new one at that. And I was getting out of the car, and you have to roll out of a Camaro, basically.
Yeah.
Well, there was a machete sitting underneath the driver's seat because my mother made me throw it in the car because she didn't want it in the house. So I was taking it up to my apartment. I don't know why. She just said it was my knife. I needed to haul it to my house and I never got out of the car, so it was just sitting underneath the back seat. I grabbed the knife and swung it at the dude. He drops the gun, runs away. That's essentially the full story. The cop, when I called the cops because you don't leave a gun sitting in an apartment complex laying on the ground, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're actually going to call me to jail for that.
And the gun wasn't even in your possession. It wasn't even in your car. But they was going to
was not in my possession. Was not in my car, and I never ever touched it.
Dang! How crazy is that?
But the cop didn't seem to want to believe me. I guess a young kid, because I was probably 21 years old, maybe, driving a brand new Camaro. And a gun sitting there. He probably thought I was a drug dealer or some crap like that.
My sister's boyfriend said you have to watch in certain areas what kind of vehicle you drive. If they think it looks like a gangbanger's car, you can get targeted easily.
Yeah, that's what I was told. And he said something about I had a fancy car, and I showed him my employee badge, and I had a witness, and he let me off because he realized I could afford the car.
Yeah. Are you at your shop now?
Yeah, I live upstairs.
Uh-huh.
We built a house on the second floor.
That's cool.
So this is I don't even have a computer in the house. So basically, this is I wouldn't say office. It's just a desk sitting on behind the parts counter.
Yeah. What do you sell? What do you sell? Lawnmowers or snow blowers or what?
Yeah, I sell lawnmowers. Bobcat in particular is probably my favorite brand right now. Let's see. I think you can actually see my showroom here. No, all you can see is a Bobcat. I got Bobcat and Hustler mowers.
Oh, Bobcat. Bob, that's a good mower.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Bobcat the green one? It's a green.
It used to be green. Their business is pretty good. I actually wish it'd slow down right now. I haven't been that energetic. Unfortunately, about 5 friends have died this year from COVID.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of slow and depressing. So I haven't been working that hard.
Yeah. How many employees do you have?
We're down to myself, my wife, and 2 part-timers.
Okay.
I used to have 2 stores. Oops.
Okay, old school. Heck, I don't know pick up here.
This is what the Bobcats look like now. They're white.
Oh, okay. When did that change? Last year?
This year.
This year. That's what I thought. I thought
In fact, that's the only Bobcat I have, and that is strictly because the guy is letting me store it on my floor and show it. Everything I had ordered for the first half of the year is gone.
Dang.
And it hasn't even gotten out of January yet. I'm supposed to get more next week.
Yeah.
They pushed my second half of the year's orders in for next week, and I'm gonna have to
See, I was going to
reorder.
ask you. I was going to ask you because when you showed that camera view, it looked like your showroom was a little empty. It's like, did you sell off that many mowers?
Yes,
Wow.
everything from Bobcat is gone.
So how does that work? Like, say if you order a bunch and you don't sell them at the end of the year, what do you have to do?
Pay for them.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. So you don't want you wouldn't want to order too many. It'd be hard for you to figure out how many to order, wouldn't it? Because you don't know.
Right. It really kind of sucks, and that's why I'm not. That's actually kind of why we're downsizing a
Yeah.
little bit. There's no money in mowers anymore. I mean, we're lucky to make $100 a mower for the most part.
Yeah.
So I'm getting out of the marketing side of it to where I'm selling. We could be selling 100 mowers, make $100. But if I have a bad year, like happened a couple years ago, I was almost bankrupt. Now I'm keeping it to what I can afford to pay for. And if I'm out of mowers, tough. Should have bought sooner.
Steven, I can't remember what I was
If
saying.
somebody comes down there, if somebody comes down there and orders one or wants one, you just have to order it for them.
I stock them. I just happen to, for some reason, we got them in and people just bought them all.
Yeah.
I got them in, 2 days after Christmas and had sold my first one on New Year's Eve. Then I sold the first week of January. I sold all but one. And then probably by Tuesday, the second week of January, they were all gone.
Dang. That's probably unusual in the wintertime, isn't it?
I've never had that happen before.
Yeah.
As far as that many. Now I've sold them in January.
Yeah.
But not like this. In fact, I guarantee you, I'm not going to be able to keep them all in. I don't see any way I'm going to keep up with Bobcat. So what I'm going to do is order what I can, and when I have them in, I'll post them to my website, and whoever gets them gets them.
Yeah. First come, first serve.
Yeah. There's not much else I can do. My rep said he would do his best to keep me with mowers, but I've already sold more than what I sold last year.
So if you ordered one tomorrow, how long would it take to get it in?
I don't know. I would say if I ordered tomorrow, because right now is they're shipping hardcore for spring orders.
Yeah.
So I would say if I ordered tomorrow, it'd be April.
Oh, heck. Dang.
And that's why I'm not going to special order this year.
Yeah.
Unless I call my rep and he can pull it off another floor or, get it for me.
Yeah.
But, what I have, I expect to have. I'll be able to continuously order.
I just wonder why they went to the white. I thought that green or whatever I thought that looked good. I like that green.
The reason they went to the white was they were Bobcat skid steer company bought Bobcat mowers.
Oh.
And they were going to offer the white ones to the Bobcat skid steer dealers.
Uh-huh.
And when they and I guess they talked to a bunch of dealers and they said, well, we would sell the white ones if we could get them. So basically they just said, well, we're just going to make them all white.
Yeah.
Technically, the white is what's increasing the sales.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's the same mower as the green one.
Yeah.
There's a few changes on different models, but it would have been the exact same mower changes for the green ones.
Yeah.
The white is really what's increasing the sales. I was not a big fan of it, but
Yeah.
I am now.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Anything. Yeah. But I always heard green means go or green means money. You know. But whatever.
I agree, but you know, how often am I selling this many mowers in January? So apparently the white sells.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if pink would sell
I'll be
better,
right
I'd
back,
go
guys.
pink.
I own a green
People
one.
like white a lot. White is a popular color choice.
I also think
downside
it's
to white,
brand
though, is-
recognition. It's white and white, gray, and orange, and it actually looks like a skid steer. They even have the tanks to where it almost looks like a tank tread, like the skid steers
Yeah.
have. I mean, it's a sharp. They've done a little things to make it look sharp, better than the green did. I'll give them that, but it's not a better mower. It's just prettier. And by the way, I just saw the
Right.
chat, so
Yeah.
thank you, Mike.
Is there any more dealers in your area?
There's some skid steer dealers. Bobcat wasn't a popular brand here.
Yeah.
They had a dealer that used to sign up, or a distributor. They used to sign dealers up, and then they would screw over the dealers by advertising in their area at wholesale.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. They were dicks.
Huh.
So nobody would sign up with them.
Dang.
And then when you get a reputation as far as everybody thinks like whatever brand's top dog in your area is top dog nationwide.
Yeah.
All the dealers clamber to get the same ones. And we looked at it like, well, it's a great quality mower for the price. That's what I want.
Yeah.
So we nabbed it when we opened this store.
Have you ever messed with Gravely mowers? You ever heard of Gravely?
Yeah, Gravely's owned by Aaron's.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. They put a lot of Chinese engines on them though now.
I bought one. I think it was before Aaron's took over. About 15 years ago. It's been a good mower. I kind of like the looks of the Bobcat better after I already bought it. I went and looked at my local store down here has they sell Bobcats. I wish I'd have bought a Bobcat. It just looks beefier, you know. Looks more heavy duty.
In a lot of cases, the Gravely's a little closer to the homeowner stuff than what Bobcat is. I would say that probably would make sense. It's a little heavier.
Yeah.
But the Gravely's nothing to, nothing to sneeze at. For example, technically Ferris is about the weakest frame out there, and that's not even really a problem.
I've never seen you on here. What's your? Do you have a channel?
I do not have. I used to have where I posted videos. I'm going to get to posting again, but not on lawnmowers.
Okay.
If you're discussing mowers, it'll be here with me.
Okay.
I've got a CNC plasma machine I built in the back. And I've got a 3D printer that's actually sitting next to me, a laser cutter, and we're going to be doing stuff with that stuff and posting videos.
Yeah. I'll check you out when you get going. What have you figured out the name of your channel yet? What's the name of it going to be?
Built over bot. In fact, when you look for my postings on there, that's what it's going to be.
Okay.
In the chat.
Like I said, I'm on my phone right now, and I can't leave, or I'll get kicked off. I'll check you out. I can't see the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry up and get that snapper done and get it out there on the market because I can get top dollar for it right now than I could if I wait a couple months.
Are you guys already mowing down there?
Yeah, we're getting that winter grass coming up that grows faster than. So it's starting to come up real good.
I got to do a seal replacement for a John Deere Kawasaki, one of the top oil seals where it's egg shaped a little bit and they're blowing them faster than you can put them in for a guy to sell.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that camera out. I got on my little small phone here, and I was able to get on chat. And, it looks like a pretty neat little camera for $43. You can't go wrong.
The only problem with it is it takes them a little while to get it to you.
Oh, really?
But I did get it, so yeah.
Yeah.
He's ordering directly from Amazon, or not
Yeah.
Amazon, but China.
Kind of.
Well, Skull says he still needs to finish up his Sears engine. I'm actually that Kohler on that Cub Cadet of my buddies is actually probably coming off this week, and he finally got the camshaft order, so I'm gonna put that camshaft in for him. What's up, Grim? I haven't got no like big money in, too many big money repairs in. Yeah, I'm sure soon I'll be booked because that grass is starting to come up real thick, slowly but surely, and all those landscapers I can guarantee did not take care of their equipment over the winter, so they'll all be rushing in and I'll be in a hurry to get it fixed.
Hey, Brandon.
You got guys that wait till the spring for doing the big money repairs?
Yeah, it's stupid. I know, but they do it.
I turned down a commercial guy that does that crap.
Did you make it to Mix channel today, Brandon?
What's that, Willie?
I said, did you make it to Mix channel today, live stream?
Yeah, I was on. I was actually on the chat. What's up, Dal? Dal, did you see my video, my welding helmet video? Make sure you're watching my welding helmet video.
I didn't make it today. I was busy.
Yeah, I made it up on the panel. It's the first time I've been up on one of his panels in probably over a month because usually as soon as he puts the link out, it's like it's full.
Yeah. I was on his it's been about a month or so ago. I was on one of his streams and I just mentioned somebody else and he jumped all over me. He said, Don't be talking about somebody else on my stream. I said, what? I said, what? I mean, what was wrong with it? I didn't see anything wrong with it. I said, oh well, I won't do it no more.
Yeah, some people get like that. I hate when people get like that on YouTube. You can't, if you go to talk to one person, you can't talk to me, or I hate that part of YouTube. I don't roll that way. I'll talk to whoever I want to on YouTube.
Yeah. And I don't know. Like I say, he just jumped all over me. Don't be in the panel. He said, don't be mentioning anybody else's channel on my live stream. I said, oh well, okay. I said, well, I didn't say anything. I was just trying to help promote It might have been your channel. I forget who. I was just trying to help promote little smaller channels, saying have you checked out BSS Small Engine Repair? He's got a good channel. Go check him out.
Yeah, I've been around Mick's dream when Mick started. I've been knowing Mick since he started.
But I don't see anything wrong with it myself. But
Yeah, see, Justin Dow knows what I'm talking about. Because the tool community was bad for that. If you talk to one guy, you can't talk to no one else. And it was terrible. I never liked that mentality.
yeah, I'm like you. I'll talk to everybody, every channel.
I always figured I had few enough friends. I couldn't be that picky.
Right?
Yeah, same way.
Even fewer after they get to know me.
Enjoy it, Tonio. Same with you, Mater.
What's that on your hat there, Bob?
This is a flashlight.
Okay, that's what. Okay, I bet it's pretty bright, isn't it?
It's actually not bad. I've got better ones, but this, when you're working
Yeah,
or when you're going out to do an inspection, to be able
Yeah.
to just flip it on.
yeah, that's neat. I ain't never seen
Probably
that.
one of those things from where my father used to say, "You're not a mechanic if you don't have a flashlight on you every day, every minute of every day."
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm missing my pin light. I've been looking for it everywhere. That was my favorite light. I use that pin light for everything. And I can't find it. It's supposed to show up in an obvious place.
don't feel bad. I just bought one off the Matco truck. I gave $65 for it. And I had it a week, and I ain't find that thing nowhere. That made me sick.
No. She had it last.
It was small. Keep it in
I
your
didn't
pocket.
use it. She gives it. She sent me money on the Cash App.
But how many days a week?
Breaker track.
Damn, calm
How
down,
many days a week
Brandon.
do you work, Bob?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I work 7 days a week.
Oh, 7 days a week.
My wife and myself, our hobby is the garage.
Yeah.
In fact, as I said before, I've always been a mechanic. My father started this business,
Yeah.
but this wasn't always my only job.
Yeah.
We did this so that we could live in a garage.
Yeah.
I bought my wife a metal lathe instead of an engagement ring. This is our, this is basically our hobby.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily mowers, but still, playing in the garage.
Yeah. That's cool.
I think I should call my subscribers mental patients because I should feel sorry for them watching my channel.
Yeah. Well, I have to go back on this. I said followers, but I have to say, like Justin Dallas said, y'all become more friends to me than followers because y'all been real close. I have had some people since I got shouted out by a big YouTuber kind of push me off. But those weren't true friends or followers. If you push me off just because you didn't like that I got shouted out, I don't understand that. But the good ones stay. So that's the way to look at it.
Yeah.
You'll always have people
um,
come and go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it personal.
Yeah, I grew up in a military town. I had more people come and go out of my life than probably anybody.
Are you close to San Antonio or something, Brandon?
Huh?
Are you close to San Antonio?
I am 2.5 hours north of San Antonio,
Yeah.
maybe less.
I started one time to join the Air National Guard. I was gonna have to go to San Antonio to do my basic training.
Yeah.
I never did do it. I don't know. I wish I would have now in a way, but I could probably have been retired by now. But I would have. I heard it gets real hot in the summertime.
Yeah. No. You get used to it.
This is only 6. I think it's boot camp in the Air Guard 6 weeks. So it probably wouldn't have been too bad.
Yeah, they got the air base down there. I'm up here by Fort Hood, which is the Army base.
Oh, okay.
I always heard it was all the people that lived around Fort Hood that you had to worry about and not like.
There's some bad people here. This town. Later, Dow. If you look it up, actually, if you look up Killeen on the crime strats, we're actually up there with Houston and Dallas in crime. And those are big, massive cities.
What is it with all the carjackings going on down there, though?
I do not know. It's crazy.
It's the lack of enforcement.
I just been seeing a lot of carjackings.
Yeah. A few years ago, they had a rash of people going through neighborhoods and stealing wheels off of new cars. They're hitting whole neighborhoods. How do you hit a whole neighborhood and no one sees you? This is what I don't get.
Yeah, they had that going on a lot in Tulsa. I mean, it got to the point where you couldn't walk down the street without seeing pretty much every car you looked at. Somebody had on those weird custom lug nuts to keep people from stealing the tire. And that was every car in Tulsa. I mean, the theft rate was so
You know the
high.
crazy part, Shaggy? They wasn't going after like custom wheels and stuff. They was going after the stock wheels off of newer vehicles.
Oh,
They were
no,
selling at the body shops.
I wasn't saying the wheels were custom. I mean, people were getting custom lug nuts made so that the people stealing their wheels couldn't steal them.
Huh.
Because you had to have a special tool
It was
that fit that specific pattern for it, and it's not usually something they just. I mean, you can get them in like some places, but these companies put out different patterns. Kind of like
Yeah, but you can buy full sets of those specialty lug nut sockets. Thieves have them now.
Around here was Cadillac converters. One whole is some Lexus dealership that somebody stole the Cadillac converters off of every car they had in one night.
Yeah, they did that in Kentucky here.
That's happening everywhere right now.
Big money in Cadillac converters.
Prices must be up.
Yes, somewhere in Kentucky, actually it's Owensboro, they hit a Walmart and cut all the catalytic converters out from in these cars.
Yeah.
Those people must be quick.
No kidding, to hit a Walmart and not get photographed? I mean, like, damn.
There's usually always a cop hanging around somewhere in a parking lot at Walmart's.
But some of them Cadillac converters bring $400 or $500.
Dang, I need to cut mine out. Sell it itself.
Straight pipe it.
That's what this one guy did. He needed money, so he cut his Cadillac converter off and sold it. Got money. So you can do that and then put an aftermarket back on it, and, or just straight pipe. Do a straight pipe. It's real loud. But.
Graham said his son's at Fort Hood. Hey, Graham, if you ever make it down here, make sure to stop by. I'm like right outside the gates of Fort Hood.
A church shooting, and I think it was somebody is Fort Hood or something is a real quiet community in Texas. I think I forget how many they walked in a church and shot. I forget how many people got killed that time. It's in Texas somewhere, a real quiet community in Texas on Sunday.
It was not
Morning.
too long ago, a church van got hit and a bunch of people got killed. In fact, my buddy's aunt was on that bus.
It's right here. It was one of them. It's one of them shootings where somebody walks in the church and.
Yeah, that's in San Antonio, I think.
No, it was some little small community, but it was, just like a no name, kind of like where I live, like in Taylorsville, North Carolina, like a no name. It's a real quiet community, and I think it's a member of the church just walked in, and I forget now where it was at in Texas.
Yeah, what was it? Last year, someone tried to do that again, and the guy had a gun and he stopped the gunman quick.
Yeah.
I think he did take out one person, one or two people, but they took him down quick. Yeah, you can hop on, Old School. I'm only going to go live for another half hour because I got work to do tomorrow.
You said that half an hour ago.
I said 2 hours, an hour and a half ago. So
He'll be on for another hour.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off, let Old School Repair take over.
if you want to, Shaggy, I mean, I got plenty of room up here.
Are you still paying for it?
What's up, Old School?
Hello, everybody.
What did you say?
Are you still paying for StreamYard?
Heck no. I only did it 1 month. 1 month, and I let it go. What's up, Jehu?
He'll be paying for it as soon as that YouTube money kicks in.
If
I was
YouTube,
gonna
if
go
it's
buy an
money on
island.
YouTube and it pays for it, then yeah, why not? But until then, I can't justify spending my own money.
See, I thought Brandon was trying to get YouTube where he could go to the Caribbean and live.
Right?
He's doing that. I'm making a trip with him.
Did you see the comment? Jay Young asked if I said that I'm really buddies with the guy from Amazon. It was like, yeah, he invites me on his yacht all the time.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Was that on your welding one?
Yeah, the welding one.
So, Brandon, when are we going to see that Farmall videos come out?
Farm off? Well, probably in the next month. Waiting on the money flow.
The grass is
Do
growing.
not
There
do
you
that better, Cable. I saw that.
work.
Hey, you talk about YouTube here. I'm not sure if y'all heard it. I was on some, Double Wide 6, right?
Yeah, Bob.
Am I still on there? Hello? You still hear me?
You're still on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Oh, Double Wide 6 said he was outside and his neighbor said he was Googling, he was YouTubing something like how to put a garage door up or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks outside and he realizes it's his neighbor, Bob, Double Wide 6. that'd be wild. Looking on YouTube to figure out how to do something, then realize it's your neighbor. He told
I got found in public one time.
Did you?
Ronald, that's on here, found me
Yeah.
in public.
Dang.
I've had
Heck,
people
no
show
one
up
up here
here.
even knows me.
Accident, Graham. What happened? We was talking about on another stream the other night. We was talking about that trailer Graham was taking videos on Instagram. It's like $1 million trailer. They took it to auction and they got $400,000 for it. He said it followed a race boat team.
I really never got into all that watercraft racing. Looks too dangerous to me.
Well, I was wondering if it was cause like my sister's boyfriend was talking about the company he worked for outside of Chicago. He was a distributor for power sports, and they had a fancy trailer that they would take to like shows out of state to help sell products. Oh man, Graham, that sucks. My dad was climbing a tree one time. Well, I was still calling him an idiot because you don't know how I did it. He let the chainsaw go and it sliced across his leg.
Yeah, that's why I wear chainsaw chaps.
You just gotta watch what you're doing.
Yeah.
You always gotta treat a tool like that, like it'll hurt you or kill you. And it will. So I always treat it like that. Never
Baptist Church right
Bro, get away from there.
The live copters outside. This is
Hey, Ronald.
The suspect crossed the street to the church,
So what's the plan with the little snapper again?
firing at the
I've
church.
kind of
I'm
been.
gonna fix it and sell it.
Of the church.
Oh, it's a flipper.
Yeah, it's a flipper. I'm hoping to get at least probably 500 out of it at least.
A local
They
resident
sell pretty good because they can fit into those.
suspect,
Everybody has those little tiny gates here.
a Ruger AR assault type rifle, and fled from the church.
Like I figure you turned that into a race mower, so when you come up here to Tennessee, we can go racing.
As law enforcement
No, I got another one right there for that.
Guadalupe County line. He ran off the road.
I really need to I need to start working on mine then.
No comment, Jehu. No comment.
Well, no comment there. Oh, I'm not in Tennessee. I'm from West Virginia. It's just that if Brandon builds a race mower, I know he's gonna end up trying to call me out for a race, and we'll go out racing.
Well, I'll be in. If everything goes good, I'll be in Kentucky, not Tennessee.
Ah,
If everything goes good, I always have that doubt.
yeah.
Until I'm actually loaded in the U-Haul and heading down the road, it's the most stressful thing wondering about this move. Racing electric Hot Wheels. Jehu, some of these guys probably remember my mini tractor build that I've been working on for years. I saw a kit to do electric. I'm thinking about making it electric for my nephew instead of doing a gas. So there might be something like that in the future.
A lot of people are doing those gas power wheels. I've seen lately, like Cars and Cameras have done it, and
Yeah.
these guys that took a snowmobile and shoved it in like the Honda Odyssey go-kart.
See, I don't like follow trends. Like whenever, like the tool guys, when they was all buying Icon tools, everybody was buying Icon tools. It made me not want to even try Icon tools. because everybody was doing it. So it kind of pushed me away from wanting to do it.
That just saved you money, Brandon.
Yeah. I do have some Snap-on or Icon tool screwdrivers, but I didn't buy them. I want them at Phil's stream.
Like I just bought when I bought the Snap-on ones, it was just because I needed a good multimeter.
But you could have got a Fluke for like half the price.
Yeah, but Snap-on was closer.
I'm pretty sure there's a Lowe's somewhere close to you or a Home Depot.
I don't get the Snap-on tools. I hope to never go in another Snap-on truck in my life.
I like those PWZs they have, but if you look, there's companies on Amazon that makes them that actually I think probably makes them for Snap-on. Snap-on just ups the price on them.
Yeah, they're the PWZs are Swedish pipe pliers.
Yeah.
They've been made for 20-something years.
Like a blade bolt loose that was stripped out.
Did you know Harbor Freight used to sell those?
Loose.
Did you know Harbor Freight used to sell PWZ pliers and couldn't sell them?
Really?
Yeah, they existed,
Crazy.
but they couldn't sell them. Nobody wanted them.
If they would only actually use them, because those actually work pretty good.
Yes, Mike, that's actually where they got them from. Is or Banco or whatever it is.
Yeah, and Banco you can get on Amazon. It's like $20 or $30 cheaper than the Snap-on ones. The last time I looked. I guess you get that peace of mind if it breaks, you can put it on, put it on the Snap-on truck. But
see, that's the
not their
problem.
electrics, not their electric tools. They won't.
The problem I have with Snap-on is if you don't spend enough every week, the Snap-on guys stop showing up, and
exactly.
then you can't go on the truck and get new Snap-on.
They just won't come to my shop.
I never had them come to my shop. Of course, I never invited them either. I'm a very small independent shop. I get my share of business in the summertime, but I'm still a small independent shop.
Oh, it's
They
just a
wouldn't come to
driveway.
my father's shop years ago, and then a guy told me I was too small to come in, one of the Snap-on drivers, and that sold me as where I'll never buy Snap-on. Not as a serious tool.
Yeah, and you know what? Some of the small independent guys probably make more than some of these lube guys in the shops.
But technically, Brandon, I'm not a small shop.
I know you ain't a small shop. I'm a small shop. You're a big shop. You're what I consider a big shop.
At the time, I had two locations, like 12 employees. I wasn't that small. He just ran into me at the store and never came and looked at my shop.
Yeah.
But I was offended by that. I happened to be in a auto parts store when the Snap-on guy was there. And he also told me I couldn't come on there with filling out a credit out. So he wouldn't. The guy that owned the auto parts store said I could use his credit and get on the store or get on the truck and buy whatever I wanted. But he still wouldn't let me on the damn truck. So screw him.
Oh, he only let me on the truck because he saw I had my college hat, and we could have got tools through college, but that would just add it on to our tuition.
Wow.
And I'm already having to pay an arm and a leg for it.
But you get a discount through your college, don't you?
I think it's 15%.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Heck, I got that from there going to that Penn Foster course.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they
I
even
didn't
count
use
that as a
it.
course thing. Huh. I wonder if they take some of the other classes that I take. Because we have continuing education. Does that count?
Right? I'm really thinking about going back to school again for maybe something else like welding or something.
Welding's a good career.
It is. I like small engines, but I don't know if it's going to be something that's going to make income for many more years.
Yeah, with a lot of these, I've noticed lately with a lot of power equipment has gone all the way to being electric stuff now. So there might not even be a use for small engine techs anymore.
I think there will be, but it won't be very profitable.
No.
Yeah. I like doing power sports too, but honestly, I don't get enough power sports. I get power sports in the shop, but I don't get it in as often to make it like a normal thing.
I just don't have the know-how to work on power sports yet.
If
Not
you
much
can work on a
other
small
than-
engine, you can work on power sports.
A lot of the power sports up here are all with EFI stuff, and I'm not very good with EFI.
Well, I've got the EFI stuff. So, in fact, I work on a lot of mowers with EFI.
Yeah.
I mostly work on the old vintage stuff up in my area.
See, I like working on the vintage stuff, but it's not really that profitable for me. Like I do it for my buddy, like Ray, he brings stuff in, but it really ain't much of a profit. I do it every now and then for someone like that just because I like to do it, but it don't bring me a whole lot of money.
It takes a while because you get out of the habit of some of the points and condensers and some of the other stuff.
Yep.
It really gets to where it's not profitable unless you do a lot of it. I know there's people who say it's profitable, but most of them are working for beer money.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what one guy down the street from me, he tried to do that. But the problem is he didn't know jack crap on a small engine. And he tried doing small engine work because he just wanted to throw my business under, but he couldn't figure out how to adjust a set of points. Didn't know how to do a compression test. Didn't know how to clean out a carburetor properly.
We get a lot of auto shops that'll get into small engine and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Where they don't do like leak downs or they end up where they can't make any money at it.
I need to replace my leak down tester. I got a Harbor Freight one, and that thing is not working right anymore.
My recommendation is look at Stanley Proto for the leak down. It seems to be a very good price. I think they're around $50.
Oh yeah, that's worth it for me. Because I use that a lot more. I always talk about this a lot in videos that compression tests are good, but a leak down test will help you pinpoint better.
Yeah.
A compression test tells you there is a problem. A leak down tells you where the problem is. If you're good.
Yeah, I need to get me a new compression tester and go and get a leak down tester.
Yep, I got both here.
I only use compression on a 2-stroke.
That's what I use mostly.
If it doesn't pass compression, I turn it away.
Yep.
Due to the fact that by the time they pay me my labor rate, it gets too expensive.
Doing pretty good, used mowers.
Yeah, it really kind of hard. I do leak if I get a tractor. Most of the time, I get tractors that don't even run. If it comes in, it's most of the time the motor doesn't run, and they have me diagnose and try to fix it. First thing I do is fuel test, see if there's anything wrong with the fuel, then check carburetor, see if there's crap in the carburetor. Then I run a compression test.
Technically, I'll actually run a compression check on a two-stroke before I first, because it just eliminates anything.
Yep.
If it's got compression, I'll take it in, because then chances are it's fuel on a two-stroke. There are other things, but it's just 90% of the time it's fuel related if it's got compression.
Yeah. The only other thing I had was on a still and the backpack blowers. They was known for the coil packs to go bad. I actually talked to a buddy at a dealership, and he said they were seeing a lot of them with the coil packs going bad.
Coil packs go in groups when every so often the brand will have troubles with them. You pretty much know where those are an issue. So and coils you can actually replace and be reasonable at.
Yeah.
If you're going to replace your rings and a jug, most of the time it's just not worth it.
I've only ever done that one time, and I never did it again because it was such a pain.
I've done it maybe 4 or 5 times. Once on my own equipment, but the rest of the time was for customers. And the biggest pain was just trying to track down the parts.
Well, 4-strokes I'll rebuild all day long. I don't mind rebuilding 4-strokes if it's worth it. Sometimes things ain't worth it, like the Kawasaki's that's on the Turf Masters. You could pick those engines up for like $200. It's not worth rebuilding the engine for $200.
You talking about the push mowers?
Yeah, the Turf Master push mower thing.
Huh. Yeah.
Most of the time, those were terrible transmissions. I replace 1 or 2 of those a year. I got guys that have them, and they go out on their transmissions a lot on them.
I'm
lucky to say, so far, knock on wood, I haven't had to replace a transmission yet.
The Turf Masters ain't too difficult, but it's not fun.
Yeah, I didn't think the transmissions were that difficult, but
no, they ain't
I don't
difficult.
see that many push mowers a year anymore. For some reason, when I see a push mower, it never has oil in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
People call those people like to call those Turf Masters walk behinds because they got that big old giant decks. But to me, it's a push mower. It ain't a legit walk behind.
If it's self-propelled and it's that big, if it's got more than one blade and it's self-propelled, I would call it a walk behind.
People call Briggs engines Briggs and Stratton instead of Briggs and Scrap Iron, like it should be called as well. So
yeah. What's up, Roger?
I can't really say that. I'm running a couple Briggs on my race mower.
Roger, I seen that you finally let Justin get that dump truck.
It's about time.
Been after for a while.
I haven't even seen that video yet. It's up on my list of videos to watch.
In fact, hey Roger, while you're in here, when do you have time to do that? To do those hubs? Let me know when you have time because I got the center cleaned up. I got to clean up one more center probably tomorrow, and it'll be ready. It's just when you're ready to do it, let me know and I can go out there. We can get these hubs made.
What do you need them done? Just shortened up?
No, so I couldn't find the hubs for that go-kart that has a hex explorer. You can't find the wheels anymore either. So I took and I cut the centers out. Because look, these are thick metal. And Roger's going to he's got the good plasma cutter. He's going to cut out some plate steel and
Weld it on there, make a hub.
put it on there and make the hubs.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Hold on, Rose. We're going to be in here for a little more while, and we'll go in.
Is your dog the boss?
Yeah, she thinks she is.
Doesn't looks like more than thinks.
Don't worry, 3 more minutes.
3 more minutes, yeah. Might be the valves.
It's always the valves, right?
Gotta
Looks
be
like
the
Bermuda
valves.
listens to his child all the time. Your daughter tells you what to do.
I saw that. Might be the valves. Oh, it's something. Actually, I never had issues.
I think your dog's gonna bite you, Brandon.
Probably so. She's vicious.
It's mostly Tecumsehs that people have replaced their solid state ignitions on them. Those are the ones I always have valve troubles with. Because they usually set the timing up wrong and end up frying the valves or carbonating up the valves.
Valve issues I have most of the valve issues on is the Intech, the Briggs Intech. I adjust a lot of those valves in the shop.
As I said, fix it with dynamite.
Fix it with dynamite. That's right.
30-shot nitrous does the trick.
Nitrous doesn't make as big of a boom.
Okay, Steve, we'll keep you in our prayers.
Yeah, I hate being. That word surgery kind of freaks me out. Probably because of all the trips I've made to Pittsburgh and stayed in the emergency room overnight 3 or 4 times. And I might end up having to do that again sometime this week.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. But it's
I
life.
spent a lot of time in the hospital when I was younger. We lived in a little country town, and the doctors obviously never heard of asthma, and so they kept me constantly in the hospital for like they called pneumonia and stuff. And finally, a doctor from another town came in and said, "You got asthma," and sent me to a specialist.
Well, I'm happy to say it's not me that keeps going into the hospital.
Yeah. Just
I
replace the
figured you
valve.
were gonna say
I
you
ain't
went
got
to
none of these valves right now.
I thought you were gonna say you went to the hospitals with the padded rooms there, Brandon.
Pat room. No, I haven't been there.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Now, if you see in the freaking title of one of his videos that he got on the Snap-on truck or anything that says Snap-on, then yeah, he probably did. He's probably going to that room.
Man, I'm not saying I wouldn't go on a Snap-on truck. I'm saying I can't afford a Snap-on truck. Snap-on trucks are for lube techs and guys that works at dealerships that has a steady paycheck. They don't have to worry about the business stuff.
Snap-on trucks are for lube techs for other reasons. They're already prepared.
Hey, coming from a lube tech, that could be true.
Jerome said his daughter threatened to put him in a home after he rode his Razor last year and got showered. Dude, that has to not be fun. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Roger. I saw that. Using that John Deere. Old School will be happy.
Green and Yeller.
Old School drank too much of that Kool-Aid.
And Brandon kind of licked the windows a bit much with that formal of his.
See, need to go to that padded room.
Hey, Roger, did you see that Demolition Ranch? Matt actually commented on that video. I saw that.
And hey, Robert, don't spoil it too much, man. I haven't gone and seen that video yet.
Yeah. Dr. Lee stops by on my videos and comments from time to time.
Who's Dr. Lee?
Matt's father.
God, I hardly get any comments on my videos.
Yeah, I like that whole family's cool. That's a real cool family.
Yeah, the most amount of comments I've ever received on a video has to be at least 3.
My most comments is the giveaway video. That's like 60 comments now.
That's because you're bribing us.
That much is true.
But it took me forever, old school. It took me a lot of talking to people and stuff to finally get where I'm at. Way too much time on YouTube. I spent way too much time on YouTube to get here.
And someday it'll pay for a cup of coffee.
You know what? I made like I said, I made $5 on Amazon, so we're getting somewhere.
Right there's a Starbucks trip.
Have you been to Starbucks lately?
You go to Dunkin' Donuts, you can get 2 for the price of the $5.
Yeah, but Starbucks coffee's better.
Nah.
Starbucks is for rich people.
Old school, man. I'm really taking away your Blue Wrench.
Yeah, that's what you said the other night.
Heck, I actually think Dunkin' Donuts is for rich people, man. You guys with all this money.
I haven't gone to Starbucks in a while.
And I get at Dunkin' Donuts a big cup like this for $2.50. I don't drink it often, but I do like it every now and then.
I ain't even seen a Starbucks in months, let alone been to one.
I think the last time I've been to a Starbucks was January of last year. That's because I just did a solid 7-hour trip nonstop all the way up to Canada.
Last time I was in a Starbucks would have been 2001.
Dear Lord.
And that's because they used to give me free drinks.
Year, and that was only because of my niece, and we was in a mall in Austin.
At one time, I worked nights at a casino that had a Starbucks, and they used to give me free drinks because I did computer security. And I got a free Starbucks drink a night, so that was the last time I was in one.
Now I pulled let's see. I pulled a double shift on that day because me and my girlfriend were getting ready to make a trip out to Canada just to see the Niagara Falls and kick it off my bucket list. So I worked 2 days straight, no sleep, trying to get the whole shop taken care of for a whole week. Then drive the 7 hours up, and then we spent the whole day up there. So I desperately needed that coffee.
Hell, you probably didn't even get to enjoy that trip.
Oh, I did.
How long were you up there?
All the way up till we went to see the when we went out on the balcony, because they had like this balcony that was like 40 feet over the edge of the cliff to see the actual falls. That was the one point I did not enjoy.
Okay, Rose.
Just another 30 minutes, Rose.
Yeah, just another 30. It'll be good.
She's like, it's about bedtime.
Yeah, that edge was not fun.
I
I'm
don't like
lucky I
heights
didn't
too much.
panic.
I don't like heights, but that's not the reason you won't ever see me up at Niagara Falls. I just ain't going that far.
Yeah. I used to get a little. I remember being a kid going to Natural Bridge in Kentucky. That always creeped the hell out of me.
It's the heights that gets me. That's
Oh, I'm not a fan of heights, but I'm not going that far away from my garage.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
that was on the bucket list and trying to check as much of it off while I'm young while I can.
Well, I've done a few things off my bucket list. I went kayaking and all kinds of stuff like that.
There's only one more thing left on that bucket list to do, and well, one thing I'm planning on doing next is hitting up one of the PA plow days.
Oh, I like to check that out too myself.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I bought the Sears and started building the 3-point for it, is because I'm going to get me a plow and I'm actually going to go out to the PA plow day whenever they scheduled it, because the president that scheduled it, he's done.
That and Florida Flywheelers. I would like to see that show.
Oh, I would like to go there too. And I would like to go to one of Justin's good land fests.
Oh yeah, he's planning on. I saw in the comments he's planning on another one this
Yeah,
year.
I'm gonna have to figure out when it is so I can start taking that day off and get ready to take that week off.
October or November. He said he's going to release the info soon. I haven't talked to him. Well, I talked to him a couple of weeks ago. He needed help. He wanted he wanted to know something on a mini bike that he was trying to fix up before Steven got there with his sons. So I did talk to him a few weeks ago.
Most of the time, you just take the centrifugal off, slap a torque converter on it, and clean the carburetor and get rid of that governor. You'll be set.
No, it was it had a Baja engine on him, and it was just junk. He put a Predator 79cc. He didn't want to put a 212 on there with kids on there.
Yeah. But
And you
even
also
then,
don't
I'd
wanna
get rid of
remove
the
the governor with
centrifugal and
kids.
slap a torque converter on.
Yeah. Welcome back, Mike Hodge.
Just 30 more minutes, Mike.
30 more minutes. No, I'm probably going to get off here soon because I really do got work to do.
Yeah.
Work is overrated.
I hear you on that one there, Brandon. I got a Kia Forte to work on. It's got some kind of bad noise coming from the engine. A Subaru Outback, finishing the Sears up. I got a hood to finish and get ready for paint, and I got 2 gas cans that I have to paint up.
Really, Roger? I guess it's going to be a road trip time then. I never been out there to his property.
Is that from the cooties virus forcing him to have it at his place?
I don't know. I don't know if that's why he decided it, because he's fixing it up, or why. I mean, it would be easier for him.
Yeah. He has all that land now. That'd be a lot easier.
Because he's traveling 2 hours or more to where that tractor show grounds where we've been fixing up the blacksmith shop.
Hopefully you got your race mower ready for that, Brandon, because if I'm going down there, I'm taking mine and a couple hit and misses.
Right?
We'll have a little race. I'm looking at 2 days there, Roberts, of straight driving just to come down there.
That's someplace you'll probably never see me go because it's too far.
I've done 12-hour trips. I think a 2-dayer wouldn't be that hard.
Used to, it didn't bother me, but I guess I'm getting old. I mean, Hell, in my 20s, I'd work 12 hours and then drive another 6.5 to where I was going. But now, a 12-hour drive, it just kills me.
Later, Shaggy.
Later, Shag.
I think that'll open him up, Roger, allowed to do more stuff there too. You know,
Yeah.
I like the showgrounds and stuff, but I think it'll open it up where he can do more stuff.
It's probably also cheaper.
Probably.
Well, the showgrounds is good, but he did take some criticism from some of the old the association guys. Not too many. Most of them was for it, but some of the old guys are, they're just old and grumpy.
Anytime you get a club or anything like that involved, there'll be some just jealous of another guy doing something.
Yeah.
I'm lucky for the club I'm in. Our guys, they're open to any ideas. So, like, hopefully this year I'm going to try talking, because lately our shows have been just losing a lot of people to come and, like, display stuff and actually be there. I was thinking maybe during the summer, get a whole bunch of the younger generation out and experience our club a bit more, because we usually have it during the fall and everyone's in school around that time.
Let's welcome up Lispy Lisp. I think I said that right. I probably butchered it because I butcher everything.
Hey, you haven't butchered my channel yet. You just
Oh,
butchered
cool.
threatening me with taking my wrench away.
Yeah, why don't you type in there real quick so I can do that?
I figured you'd take my wrench away just because I don't like junk like you.
You know, one thing, Roger, I wish that gets to happen, if they ever do like another go-kart or something, I wish that we get the lease race it before it got giveaway.
That'd be fun.
We had plans on it, but the plans turned around. We was going to do a stop talking about someone asking about opinions on a 212. We was going to take that stock 212 go-kart I have and race it against that Tillotson 212.
I would give it a 5, Lispy.
I think they're not bad for like go-karts, but that's as far
I
as
haven't worked on a Tillotson, so I haven't seen a Tillotson up in my area, so I can't really give you any of my opinion on it.
The horizontal shaft Predator engine is not bad. The vertical shaft is junk.
Yeah.
But the
I don't
horizontal
know.
shaft
Steer away from the Predator 670 horizontal or vertical shaft.
In fact, I would actually steer clear of the twin-cylinder Predator horizontal because I don't think there's that many parts for it.
There's a massive aftermarket for it.
For the twin?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, Performance 670. It's a company that sells nothing but aftermarket parts for them.
Yep.
The
I've
vertical
noticed
shaft,
when
they
I
don't
go
sell
mower
parts
racing,
for.
a lot of people are running those V twins, and they are just hauling out on the track.
Huh. The
Yeah, that's Robert
the vertical
Waters.
shaft V twins, they're hard to get parts for.
So this is obviously someone we know because they asked if that was Robert Waters, and they talked about Doug. So it's obviously someone we know.
Just 30 more minutes, little puppy.
Watch
Actually, it's gonna take 15 more minutes. She's like, I'm ready for bed. I know.
Yeah, so far out of our little mower crew that in my area, a lot of them are swapping over to those Predator V twins and the V twin engines, and I'm still the guy who's running the flathead Oppose.
Oh yeah, I think I remember your channel, Lispy or whatever.
God, wasn't there a small engine company called Duramax? Or am I going insane?
Yeah. That's the engine that Redbeard's garage uses all the time.
Okay.
Which is pretty much like a 212. To me, it's another Honda clone like the 212.
Ah.
They're all Honda clones.
It's just a Chinese company using the term Duramax.
Okay. Kind of like those Chinese one-cylinder diesels.
Yeah.
Not,
Like
I don't think
the
they're
one that-
diesels.
Hmm?
I don't think the Duramaxes are diesels on
No,
the-
yeah, no, these ain't diesel. A Chonda, yeah, right. A Chonda, that's how you call them, a Chonda.
I'm gonna have to remember that. Next time I get a customer that wants to do an engine swap, so we're putting a Chonda in.
You know, they might be a 670 going in that Argo. I'm not for sure yet. I haven't talked to a guy, but that's probably going to be what he goes for if he does want it fixed. Is one of
I
those
don't think they'll
670.
actually swap in there that easy, Brandon.
Oh no, there's fabrication you're gonna have to do.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I
there's
don't
more
know.
fabrication you want to do on that. Is
There's
doesn't
gonna
that
be-
have a shaft coming out of the flywheel?
No, it's actually hooked to the PTO side.
Everything's on the PTO?
Yeah, everything's on the PTO side.
Oh, okay. Then the spacing may be off, but I guess you could do it.
Okay, Roger.
All right, Roger.
Everybody says that. Everybody says that. Everybody, when you hear about you talk about an Argo, they all say the same thing.
I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those and either V-twins, put a V-twin in it, or see about getting a big old 3-cylinder turbo Kubota to shove in it.
Yeah.
All I can say is better you than me working on a Argo.
I've never
Yeah.
worked on one. I've heard they're like really crap. My grandfather had one. He said he hated every second of it. I don't want one just to play with it. I want to just roll some coal with it.
Everybody says they'll be fun to work on until they do it.
Yeah. Yeah, like Robert was talking about, yesterday or earlier? You drop boats or anything, you have to dig for it, and it's pain.
Oh, so it's like a jet ski.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, jet skis are much better.
Yeah. But to the part like losing like a socket or something down in there.
Oh yeah, you're burying your hand in some like really nasty water that's been in there for a while.
Oh, this one it was leaves and water.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unlike the jet ski, it's like the nastiest mud you can have, not just water.
oh, it's that mud that stinks kind of crap.
Yeah.
God. I went out to Mines and Meadows once and actually took my quad and hit something like that. I swear to God, I hit a bear turd or something because it just stank.
Yeah, that's basically what you'll be messing with an Argo.
Yeah, I don't want an Argo then.
Because
I got
for
too many
some reason
projects now to take on.
it'll take that mud and leaves and all that, and it'll be half compost. It'll smell like crap. I mean,
Yeah. Yep, no Argo for me then.
yeah,
You know what
the
else is
Argo, when you drop your 10mm socket, you just go buy another one.
Right. You know, I was afraid digging into it that I was going to reach into like a copperhead or something in that grass or in that leaves and stuff.
That's why you use a stick. Like I was working on a jet ski and there was a freaking water moccasin in it.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
I only got one person that brings me boats and outboard stuff in. And it's pretty much the only guy I work for, and he's been coming here for years.
I've only worked on 2 watercrafts. So both of them being jet skis, and both of them needed carburetors and a top end redone. and it's usually these young, like really young kids. And when they come in, they just reek of beer, and their machines are all destroyed inside.
Yeah.
The good thing about jet skis is every once in a while you'll get hot women bringing them in.
Nope.
Yeah, there you go.
I must have been spoiled then because my woman's pretty freaking good looking for me. I haven't seen no other hot women bring a jet ski in.
You get more hot women bringing jet skis in than lawnmowers.
Yeah.
That's how I met my girlfriend.
Jet skis?
No, a lawnmower.
Oh, really?
Usually
She was
when a woman
she
brings in a
was
lawnmower
a
here,
Cub Cadet chick until she saw my John Deere.
usually when a woman brings in a lawnmower here, it's usually someone, an older lady.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen. I take it back. I had one 16-year-old girl come in and buy a lawnmower and be excited about it. In 30 years. Yeah. I don't think I've seen 5 or 6 women come in and buy lawnmowers.
No, Brandon's not into older ladies. Well, maybe. I don't know. I guess it depends on how big the checkbook is. I'm just kidding.
Oh, we know where Brandon stands. First date. So, how big's your paychecks?
Hey, that's smart. If I could go back and do it again.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'd still pick my girl. Heck, a chick could roll
Wait
up
till
in a
she takes all
Bugatti.
your money.
That's the funny thing. She keeps giving me money. Oh, dang it. The dang CRV is broke again, and I can't afford this one dang valve. Oh, that'll be fine for a couple weeks.
And one on a banana peel.
So what does your girlfriend do, old school?
My girlfriend is a med student right now. She's working at, believe it or not, the hospital she keeps ending up at. She's just like she's not in the drama. She's just like a little LPN. That's about it.
Okay.
But
So
she
she's
ain't doing
trying to be
nothing
like
major.
a nurse practitioner someday or something.
She's actually trying to work her way up. She's trying to get a doctorate.
Okay.
Because she's like me. She likes figuring out what is wrong. But she says her job's easier because what she has to figure out tells her what's wrong versus what I do where it doesn't tell you what's wrong. Like a patient would say, "Oh, it hurts here." Me working on a car. I'm like, well, can't figure out why. She's got air, she's got fuel, she's got spark, and she's got compression. Why won't it run?
You see this little plate? See this, old school?
Yeah, she's little. She does pretty good being a nurse.
Now,
It's
I
always
don't think
been her
he's
dream.
saying little pay nurse, he's play.
Little play, no. I've tried that before. I asked her about it. She's like, "Nope, that's off table." I'm like, well, crap.
So she won't wear the short nurse's skirt or anything?
No. Trust me, it'd be even my birthday and she won't do that kind of crap. I'll be lucky if I get a steak dinner.
Dang, she won't even take you out on your birthday? Come on.
Oh, we're trying to save money.
I gotta close this up in 5 minutes because I really do gotta get in the house.
So another 30.
30
No,
minutes.
5.
30 minutes.
No, 5. My dog is starting to chew stuff up.
Yeah, take the dog in.
All right, dog, chew on the snapper. Do him a favor. Eat the snapper.
God, I had a dog that tried that. And it wasn't the snapper. He was trying to eat the John Deere.
At least it had a taste.
Robert Brandon, name your favorite YouTubers. I'm my own favorite YouTuber.
Brandon, Goodland, Stephen Cox. That's about it.
That's,
I went to a psychologist one time, and they said you love yourself too much. I don't know what that means, but that's what they said.
I don't even know who my favorite are anymore that actually post videos. Let's see.
Mine is sitting up here in the corner. He's running the show. That's one of my favorites.
I would say the most likely I am to watch anymore is Brandon. So yeah.
And that's because I'm giving away Ferraris when I hit 1 million subscribers.
When he hits 1 mil, he'll be making trips up here and we'll be racing. And I'll be taking Brandon to Gapplebee's.
Well, no. Old school, when that happens, I'll do like Cletus McFarland and buy a racetrack, an abandoned racetrack.
Oh, God. Yeah, dude, do it. I'm actually planning. I've been talking with one of my buddies. We're both trying to build race cars. And I told him what we should do. Once we get our cars the way we want it, we should make a trip down to that track and ask him if he'd let us rate, like, just straight up romp on this track and see what our cars can do.
I knew it! I knew it! It was Jay Young. It was Jay Young who that is. I knew it!
I don't ever see you, though. I don't get to watch Jay Young.
That guy and his streams, his clickbait streams.
You don't
Lord,
post
everyone's
videos
freaking
anymore,
lives
Jay
tonight.
Young.
But you don't post no more anymore, Jay Young. So how can you be one of our favorites if you don't post anymore? We want to know. We want to hear more stories. No, we don't want to hear more stories about onion tits. Never mind. Don't tell us no more.
Great, now you got me curious.
Jay Young is the only one who has an Urban Dictionary listing on YouTube. Nobody else can claim that.
Really?
Go look up onion tits on Urban Dictionary.
I'm doing that right now.
No other YouTuber can claim he has an entire entry dedicated to him on the Urban Dictionary.
Alrighty, Urban Dictionary.
Hi, Cajun.
What is it? Onion tits?
Yeah, onion tits.
Did Jay Young leave?
He said night, guys, so I don't know.
I guarantee the FBI agent looking at my screen right now is probably like, what on God's green earth is he looking up now? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's a good one.
Yep.
Holy shit. And this is why I'm staying off the internet for a couple months.
Yeah, that is actually he's the only YouTuber that can full on claim that.
I'm not sure if you should be proud of that. I mean, if you manage to get yourself in any kind of dictionary, I'd be proud of that. But
But you should have heard him telling the story. It makes it even funnier.
I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to go to his channel and find it.
It's not
No,
listed.
he deletes all his live streams.
Ah, you need to get him on this live stream so he can say it.
I think he left angry or mad.
That was funny. What's up, Cajun? Oh, I already said hey, Cajun. Man, I got like memory loss or something. I need to stop being around all that carb cleaner or something.
Maybe you need to keep around it. Keep around it more often. Because we can probably get another 30 minutes out of you.
No,
If
no,
you're young to come back, we could.
that dog right there wants to go out. And it's my bedtime, and I want to watch a movie when I go to bed.
Maybe look up some onion tits while he's at it.
If you only knew the story behind it, old school, you wouldn't be saying that.
I wish I could. I really want to get the story behind it now.
Does anybody know who actually put that up? Just out of curiosity.
I
The
would,
rumor was always you.
Who told you that?
That's what that was the rumor. That's why everybody's going around saying that you posted that.
how do you even post stuff on the Urban Dictionary?
Actually, it takes 20 people to agree that that is the definition to get it on Urban Dictionary.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Yeah, because I think y'all got us all to go over there and vote for it or something like that.
Yeah, you can't just post to that.
Okay, I just looked up a term that I am familiar with called 10-ply. I agree with that. That's the exact definition of it.
Yeah, you can't. If you post it, what you do is you post to, you submit it to review, and you have to get at least 10 other people within an hour to go agree that that's the definition. And it will, you cannot change it either. You can't remove it. You can't change it. It's there forever.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh.
So when he dies, he's going to be remembered as Onion Tits.
That would be
It
on his
doesn't say his
freaking
name.
headstone. Last words,
Yep.
onion tits.
It does not say his name, does it?
No, I didn't see it.
That was a funny night.
Yeah. Those streams, back when he was doing that and prank calls and stuff. Oh, man.
I wish he'd post more videos again.
Yeah.
He actually is the coolest YouTuber.
I can just imagine the whole meet when Doug and Mama was there. I bet you he bugged the heck out of Doug because he always teases Doug and says he's gonna run away with Mama. So I can just imagine poor Doug. All right,
Yeah,
guys, I gotta get off here and get this dog in.
The dog hasn't ate the snapper yet.
She
Oh, he's looking.
her
He's
food.
looking.
All right, guys, I really do gotta go.
All right.
Later,
All right, have a
guys.
good night.
Later.
Guys.